We're spending a whole week with this sexy lady. The week of the Barnstormer begins now. Oh, what? You going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is a daily drink vlog for the beer of the today. We've got a bottle of Polar Pumpkin by the Barnstormer Brewing and Distilling Company. Oh yeah, barnstormerbrewing.com is the website. Visit them if you're ever in the Barrie area. That is where I went and I got 7 beers. I could have got 8. They have an Imperial Stout of some kind right now. That's $22 a bottle. That was a little out of my price range when I was there. But like I said, 7 and pumpkin? Kind of a weird time of year to get a pumpkin beer, but Polar Pumpkin at, I don't know, 7%. Going to be an interesting thing and not a small bottle either. So let's crack her open. And let's see what we have got. Really no idea what to expect from it. It just says Polar Pumpkin. We're actually going to do things a little bit different for this week as far as what I read, etc., etc. We're going to see if you like it, and if you like it, we're going to keep it that way. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world. Those who watch my videos, the beard loves you all so very, 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 very much. She's a little on the darker side, but then we get some light behind it, and you can see the nice kind of deep amber ruby kind of color going on. Looks kind of. I didn't get a whole lot of head, but I didn't pour it too aggressively. I got a little bit left. Maybe I'll dump that in there and see what happens. Not a whole lot of aroma. Again, could be the lack of head. The bubbles tend to release the aroma into the air. I really don't know. Let's give her a shot. That's not bad. Kinda not really there with the pumpkin flavor. It's there, but not as much as anytime I have something pumpkin-y, I want like pumpkin pie flavor. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's good though. It's not bad. I'm gonna bitch about it too much. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. It's decent. Like I said, we're going to do things a little different. I'm going to basically keep the Barnstormer page up here as like free advertising for them. I need to get a shirt by them. I should have grabbed one while I was there, but again, I bought 7 beers and I had lunch as well while I was there. My overall bill came to about $75. It was definitely not what I intended to spend when I went. So I would have liked to get a shirt, but then I would have had no money at all left. So I've got Untapped open here. It's an app you can have on your phone. I have it, but I don't really ever use it. I don't know. This is how I do my beer reviews. I don't really do it on my phone app kind of thing. I don't know. I could, but regardless. This has an overall rating of 3.4 out of 5 with 220 ratings. So not bad. Not really any cool things being said. Amazing take on pumpkin, even a hint of toasted pumpkin seeds. Hashtag ladies drink beer. Yeah, not a whole lot there. We've got Rate Beer open as well. Another beer tasting website review kind of thing. And this has an overall rating of 3.3 out of 5 on here. Decent, like pie spices, allspice, autumn aroma apparently is what people are saying. It's not bad. It's not as pumpkin-y as I would have liked. And it is kind of a weird time to have a pumpkin beer. Pumpkin is usually a thing that happens in the autumn season. I'm not sure if this is a thing they do often, but I know of at least one brewery out there. I'm not going to say who because it'd be kind of shisty of me, but they had a pumpkin beer and then it didn't sell that well, and then they rebranded what they had left as something else and sold the rest of it. Like that's one of the oldest marketing tricks in the book, kind of thing. Like you have a bunch of leftover product and it's not going to sell at that time of year, so you rebrand it as something else, and it will, and it did. No hint of the 7% alcohol. I have to admit that. Let's see if we can get the rest of it in there and maybe get a little bit of head going on. Violent. Violent. I was afraid I might have splashed my laptop there, but I didn't. It's all good. Nothing really on this at all, aside from what you see on the label. And like even the ABV and stuff, like that's... I guess you can tell that's 7. It's in between the 6 and the 8. Pardon me, but I can appreciate this is only available at the brewery, so they didn't put a lot of stuff on it. But at the same time, like, you should put stuff on it. And actually, that's something I meant to start doing when I get stuff at breweries, is writing the date that it was bottled on, brewed on, because I'm sure they could tell me that. Shit. I need to wipe up some drips here. 1 second. Much better. Sorry about that. Still not a whole lot of aroma coming off it. I don't know. I really do not know what to say. So you know what we should do now? Might as well. Go over here. Seasonal. Is it a beer that is in here? Don't know. Polar Pumpkin Ale, September. Really? Okay. So this is just like kind of leftover maybe or something? Doesn't really say anything about it here. I don't know. That's unusual. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7%, I guess it can keep, but I'm almost sure this isn't how it tasted when it was brewed. It probably had a lot more pumpkin presence and spiciness and aroma when it was first put into that bottle, I would imagine. It's very drinkable. It's not offensive in any way at all. It just could have a bit more of the pumpkin flavor. I would like that. Beer Advocate has nothing on this beer. Those are the top 3 kind of online beer sites you can go to. Untapped, Beer Advocate, and Rate Beer. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should have brought up some facts about the day, but I have an idea. We can go like this, or I can go like this. If I bring up Barnstormer Brewing on my laptop, so I don't have to go like that, and just for shits and giggles, I guess we'll go back to the home page with this. And if I go to the home page here, we can read some stuff about them. Award-winning Barnstormer Brewing and Distilling Company is as true to craft beer and spirits as possible. We are a hardworking, down-to-earth group coming from humble roots. We're real people trying to create something extraordinary in a niche we love. Passengers, welcome aboard the new class of beer. Enjoy your flight. Sorry, random hiccup of trying to come up there. I didn't realize Distilling Company. Here we go right here. If I go over to here and just scroll down, well, blam. We've got Rum Runner, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, The Longest Day, and Russian Intelligence. One is a hybrid craft spirit, one's a distilled grain spirit, one's a colonialist gin and an imperialist vodka. Craziness. These guys also make one of, if not my favorite IPA I've ever had in my life. Their Mango Flight Delay. That's, I'm pretty sure, summer seasonal. And I think only available at the brewery as well. If someone's watching from Barnstormer, that beer needs to be sold all the time and everywhere. Because it's so good. I feel like this vlog might end up being a little bit on the long side. If it does, I will do my speed up the drinking thing. And maybe I'll even throw in a couple jump cuts. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking of maybe bringing them back a little bit. You know, putting a little bit more effort into my editing and stuff like that. Because I'm not really super entertaining without, I don't know, there's gaps and pauses here and there, and I can, you know, if you appreciate that it's the real me kind of thing, then awesome. But at the same time, a lot of people probably want more they want the kind of lack of attention span a lot of people have. I'm not trying to bitch at you if you're like that, but yeah, rambling, ranting, I need to get through this. I'm not doing terrible. I've been recording for 13 and a half minutes right now. I'm sure at least 1 minute of that will be stuff in the beginning that needs to be cut out. So I think that's like 2 more drinks. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Some kind of random thing right here on the website you might as well look at. Barnstormer Brewing and Distilling Company announced major expansion in Midland, Ontario. Read the full press release. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Barnstormer Brewing Distilling unveiled a major development project with the announcement of the Ontario Craft Beer Store, a new chain of privately owned retail stores licensed to sell beer in the same way as the beer store in the LCBO. Barnstormer said the project has been in the works for more than 5 years. Retail chain funded entirely by Canadian private investment. It'll share the same framework that's in use by Brewers Retail, which is the beer store, which means that they'd be able to ship a lot more of their beer that doesn't leave the brewery out of the brewery. That's really the first Ontario craft beer stores are expected to open fall of this year, beginning first in larger metropolitan areas and moving outwards into more rural areas in spring of 2018. It'll stock over 100 local brands, and you can go to thecraftbeerstores.com and check it out. I'm wondering right now if I was to go like this and bring it up on this screen. Sorry, I don't know where I was looking right there for a second. Let's see what the website is. Let's see together. Oh, here we go. Okay. It seems to be like, are you Barnstormer? Dick move! But you got me. You really did. I think we all knew that'd be too good to be true. Happy April Fool's Day. You sons of bitches. Oh, well played. Well played. Oh, the press release thing over here on the website does say, it says March 31st. So, yeah, that was well done. Very well done. They also have, I'm not sure if I mentioned, well, I did mention I went there. It's a restaurant. Like, the brewery is also a full-on restaurant. And that is a terrible, terrible way to introduce you to the restaurant. I don't know. The website, I've never really looked around the website. We're looking together. We're discovering. This is terrible. We're just going back to the fucking homepage. And yeah. They have a very good hamburger. I can attest to that. I took a picture of my hamburger while I was eating it, and I will let you see it now. Yeah, it was awesome. It was very good. Wasn't a huge fan of the fries. They were kind of bland. I'm not going to lie. But the burger was amazing. The burger was really, really good. More than made up for the fries. Just needed some seasoning. I could have salted them myself and they probably would have been okay. But drink number last. Barnstormer Brewing. Your Polar Pumpkin Ale. I don't know. Stuff that was kind of old. Rating. No ingredients. No date. Only available at the brewery. I will let that slide. Because your burger was so good. That's the excuse I'm going to give. That's like a 7-ish. You know, it's drinkable. It's not bad, but it's not, like I said, September. And now, excuse me, almost more pumpkin flavor in the burp than in the beer. But still not bad. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you got to say me, put some comments in the box down below. But thanks again, and I'll be back with day number 2 of the week of the Barnstormer tomorrow. Peace out! Good times. I'm going to do a little more preparation before tomorrow's vlog. Look into things a little more and see if I'm still not going to do any daily facts. This week is going to be all about the beer. And that's it. So we're going to see how it goes. And hopefully it goes well.